What's up YouTube? It's Tucky coming at you with another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about one of the biggest mistakes people make, or things you can start intentionally doing to immediately transform yourself in ranked play. So if you're anything like most people, you at times may struggle with inconsistency. One game you drop 40, one game you drop 50, the next night you get on, you struggle to go positive. And part of that is because this game is so wishy-washy. This game is such a low skill gap, such a low time to kill. It just depends on how the break-off goes, depending on if you're going to do good or not. But there is one thing that you do need to do, that you can do, that is going to help you be more consistent and immediately make you a better player immediately. It has nothing to do with practicing gun skill. It has nothing to do with your class setups. It has nothing to do with your settings. It's everything to do with one mental mistake that everyone makes, including myself, that makes it really, really tough to feel consistent, and makes it really easy to feel like you're getting really, really unlucky. But that thing that I'm talking about, and you'll see it some in this gameplay, is being aware. I would say it's the coin I would term it with is awareness, or playing with intentionality, not just going through the motions and doing what you know to be good, actually playing with awareness and intentionality as you play. So for example, if you're coming off spawn on, say, this P2 hill that we're on right now, if you come off spawn and you're sitting, you're coming from P3 or you're coming from gate, when you start going through the motions, what you're likely to do is just run through gate towards, straight towards the point. You might check one or two things, but you're just trying to get from point A to point B as fast as you can to try and impact the game, have a few gunfights, win the hill back, win spawns, fill in the blank. But what we do oftentimes when we start going through the motions and start lacking awareness is we stop checking corners. We stop pre-aiming as we go through our progressions, as we walk through the map. And because of that, what happens is oftentimes we start getting shot in the side, we start getting shot in the back, and we feel as if we're just getting really unlucky, when in fact we're not just getting unlucky. We could be doing things intentionally to prevent that unluckiness from happening. So I'm actually going to go into a game right now and show you what I mean. So here's a perfect example of me doing what I said you need to do, and then another example right after that in the same exact scenario of me doing what you don't need to do. Perfect example from this same game that the original gameplay is from. I go into bottom art and it's P1, so when I come here, instead of just running straight through the door, I jump and pre-aim cannons, because there is a chance, it's not a guarantee, but there is a chance that one will either be there pre-aiming or will be running in like this guy was right here. So I run in and get a free kill on him as I'm rotating. But if you watch right here, the same exact situation. I'm running in bottom art, but this time I'm running with a teammate. It's towards the end of the game, so I'm getting a little more antsy to get to the hill. So I run bottom art, and instead of turning and checking like I did before, I go to run straight, but I heard him at the last second go to turn and check, and then I get gunned. And if you watch the kill cam, you'll see if I would have turned and checked as I'm running, it would have been an easy kill because he had his pistol out. Same exact situation, completely different outcomes. And I could blame this on luck. Oh, he just happened to be to my side when I was trying to run to point. But that's what I'm saying, is these moments are moments where it doesn't take you a lot of time to do. It's not like you're slowing down your game completely to do this. It's instead of just running straight through, I'm turning and jumping and pre-aiming, or I'm shouldering it before I run through to make sure that no one's holding it, to make sure no one's coming from that direction. And in one instance I do that and I'm able to get the kill. In another instance I don't do that and I get caught off guard and I get killed trying to rotate to point. So that's a perfect example of what I mean. I actually have one more from this game I wanted to show you. So again, this is another perfect example. I'm rotating from P3 scrap time to P4, and as you can see, I'm checking top art, I'm checking everywhere, and instead of just sprinting to open, assuming that I have control and I'm able to get to maybe where he's at statue or something, instead of just doing that, I turn and jump peek this whole corner. He could be laying down, he could be in the rat corner, he could be anywhere, and he couldn't be here at all. Like there's a probability, a probably high probability that he's not here at all, and I could just assume he's not and run through. But because I jump and pre-aim, I'm able to secure the kill. And again, this isn't slowing down my game at all. It might slow me down by a second, which is nothing in hard point most of the time. Like, instead of just running around the corner, if he's not there, great, I gain maybe 1 second on my time. But I turn, pre-aim, able to get the kill, and I continue like nothing ever happened. And if he wasn't there, I would be on this same pace. So these moments aren't game pace changing moments. It's just playing with awareness that people can be in places that you might not expect. So you shouldn't just run straight through. You don't have to do this on every single corner, but you need to be aware of where you are on the map, where the enemy is on the map, where they might be holding cuts, and play not dragging your feet or not just going through the motions, but actually playing to peek and pre-aim and jump peek and shoulder peek, all these places and spots. That's going to do it for me in this video. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about. As I was actually playing this game that you're watching, I was thinking about how I was doing this. And typically, it's funny is I usually do this when I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like my shot's on, I'm feeling great, but it's really not that my shot's on, it's just that my mental is on and I'm able to play better, engage gunfights better, and get in 50-50s that are actually pretty favorable instead of getting shot in the side and the back and getting put in a blender. So think while you play is essentially what I'm saying. Have awareness, don't go through the motions, think about exactly what you're doing as you're playing, and you will be more consistent. You're not going to immediately be iridescent, but you will be more consistent, your rank will go up, and you will stop being the reason that you're losing rotations, that you're not able to break kills, and you'll stop feeling like you get so unlucky. There is still a variance of luck and coincidence that you just can't avoid, and but this helps. This helps take the percentage of luck and coincidence from 50 to 20, or you know what, I just threw those two numbers out there. But hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, you can keep watching, finish watching this video. It's a banger gameplay. I almost dropped 60 kills. I am playing on an alt account here because my main account is too high of a level to play with my friend Huey. So I am on an alt account, but this game isn't to show you how good I am. It was just a good example of what this looks like as you're playing out. So if you want to watch the rest of the game, great. If not, then no worries. But I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. If you did, let me know what you want to see more of in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Pop double. One's a P1. Daddy, dude, I love it. It's closed, too close, both closed. Back, open, open, open.
Rails, one double.
We have the lead. Precision airstrike available.
Gosh, I just got
We've lost the lead.
bottom maps. Why am I spawning there if it's bottom maps?
Fighting. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Who's got? Behind. In the back, in the back.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Just spawned right in front of me.
There's two in the back.
Going gate right now.
Locating the next
Somebody
hard
get the
point.
F on
Get ready.
next.
The enemy has the lead.
Where the hell is everybody?
Capture the hard point.
What the hell are y'all doing?
We have secured the lead.
F on what you watching.
Airstrike ready for task.
What the hell?
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Target area updated. Move to the hard point. Enemies in sight.
Up rails.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Enemy.
Absolutely time. Why are you shooting my body? You have 11 kills. I have 45.
Hard point relocating. Stand by. We've lost the lead. Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. We have the lead.
One's closed. One's top single.
Next hard point. Stand by.
One's top single. Oh my gosh, did I just hit no scope? Top double.
Capture the hard point.
Oh, that's the luckiest kill I've ever seen.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Absolutely behind you, behind you.
Enemy personnel at the hard point.
Top trees.
We've got them on the run.
Absolute on old. I don't know how he killed me.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Just made the F out of the grenade. And I got bottom map sniping.
The next hard point. Get ready.
It's on stage.
God almighty, dude.
Area updated. Move to the hard point. Enemies in sight.
Bottom arch.
Absolute backsteps, absolute.
Enemy personnel at the hard point. Good effect on target.
Oh my gosh, closed.
Enemies in sight. strike inbound.
One's collapse.
Come in and wipe us, bro. My fucking god.
I just dropped 58 of them things.
What are you doing?